I viewed the Sega Megadrive version slash Genesis version of Fodder a few weeks ago. I'm now reviewing a Super Nintendo version. I beat the PAL version of Fodder on the Sega Genesis slash Megadrive. It took me about a week or so to beat it, but this version took me longer. It's virtually the same game, there's not really any difference, but this version's harder, like the enemies seem to be smarter and react quicker than they do in the Megadrive version, so this version's definitely the harder version. This is not a review, this is just, well, maybe it's a short review, because I've already reviewed the game and it's virtually the same game, so there's not really any differences. The only differences that I know of is the ending's different. In this one, once you beat the game, which I've just done, you catch the president, I think it is, the enemy's president. He surrenders, and then that's the end of the game. It's about a 10-second picture, and it just goes back to the start of the game all over again. Where in the Mega Drive version, it's writing that said from memory, "Congratulations, you win." And in this version, it's a picture where it says the enemy president surrenders, and then a still picture for about 5-10 seconds, as I just said. Then it just goes back to the title screen over again. So a different ending, and the enemies are more smart in this version. That's pretty much the only difference. So it's a review, but it's only a short review because that's the only difference out of the two games. The ending and the enemies are more smart in this version than they are in the Mega Drive version. And I'll be honest, I prefer the Mega Drive version, not because it's easier, because this version also has worse controls than the Mega Drive version. Like, I've been killed a few times because I pressed the button to shoot and it registers like too late in this version, where in the Mega Drive version it just reacts straight away. So if you're going to play this game, play the Mega Drive version over this one, because one, it's easier. I beat both versions, I'm just saying, for anyone else. I beat both versions playing normally, legit playing normally, without cheating, because I'm not a cheating gamer. It took me weeks to beat both, but it took me longer to beat this version. So yeah, if you're going to play this game, which I recommend because it's a great game, you want to play the Mega Drive version and not this version, because you'll have an easier time. The enemies are not as smart, and you've got more time in the Mega Drive version. That's the only difference, the ending, and the enemies are smarter in this version. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's still a great game, but I prefer the Mega Drive version. It's the same game, except this is like the harder version of Fodder. Now I beat this version and the Mega Drive version I've just said. They're the only two versions I played of this game. I know it got played on, it also got released on the Amiga, I think. So I've never played that version, and it also got released on Game Boy. Maybe I'll try them versions out in the future if I ever get an Amiga or Game Boy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Play the Mega Drive version of Fodder over this version though.